This poem is called Your Tits, Ian McEwan, Fish and Chips, and Highbrow Culture. Walking in the rain, thinking about fish fingers, thinking about existence, thinking about your face. I like your face, I like your tits. Thinking about the weekend, thinking about drinking Stella with my friends and you and your legs. Thinking about your legs. Thinking about that time I thought that I'd imagined that Ian McEwan had rewritten Kafka's Metamorphosis but made it all about Brexit. JC didn't believe that this had actually happened, and I was like, yeah, actually, that does sound like a fucking awful and stupid idea, even for Ian McEwan. But then I went home and I googled it, and it turned out not to be a dream. And yes, Ian McEwan really had rewritten Kafka's Metamorphosis, but instead of waking up as a cockroach, the protagonist had woken up outside of the EU. It was a terrible book. I have not read it. It was a terrible book. I will never read it. Walking in the drizzle, thinking about chips, salt and vinegar and chips, curry and chips, gravy and chips, pie and chips. Thinking about your legs. Thinking about making love in a hot summer midnight at the curtain, dancing by the open window like the last leaf on an autumn tree. Thinking about waking up on a cool October morning, sky as silver as a freshly caught fish. And I imagine the world feeling just a little bit numb, because highbrow culture is something to do with Ian McEwan rewriting an old Russian story, only this time it's all about Brexit. I think about rewriting War and Peace, but calling it War and Brexit. Or perhaps Brexit and Peace. I think about rewriting the New Testament, only Jesus is not put to death on a crucifix. The Messiah is instead put to death on Brexit. I think about rewriting Dante's Inferno, but instead of working his way through the 9 circles of hell, Virgil instead leads Dante through the 9 circles of Brexit. Because why not? That is highbrow culture. Walking in the sleet and the slush and the snow. Socks so wet that they squeak like little guinea pigs. Walking in the rain, walking in the winter, dreaming of the summer, walking home, wondering where all the foxes go when it is so cold, when the snow is like rock and the rocks are like glass, and breathing the air is like chewing ice. Walking past the petrol station and imagining a blaze so strong that the clouds in the night sky turn the color of Mars. Thank you very much.
Nice, man.